Episode 3 Invest in Yourself. When I was younger, I was extremely introverted. I managed to get through the short times I had to talk to get a job, but other than that, I very rarely spoke or left my home unless I had to. I remember heading to school every morning. I would get sick to the point of vomiting just from the thought of having to be around people all day. It was an affliction that prevented me from seizing many opportunities in my youth, and caused me to waste a lot of time making great efforts to avoid people at all costs. If you knew me in my early days of high school, you wouldn't recognize me now. I've completely changed for the better, and it's all thanks to my mom. During my second year of high school, my mom made the decision to enroll me in a speech and debate club. I was furious. Me, the shy introvert who got sick just thinking about talking to people, was being forced to join a speech and debate club. Needless to say, I did not go without a fight. But in the end, my mom won that battle, and I was enrolled. In the beginning, it was all I thought it would be: annoying extroverted homeschoolers, being forced to talk in front of my peers, and crippling fear over all of it. Then came the day for my first debate competition. Now, let me explain something about these debate competitions. They were by no means just a bunch of kids arguing over some random topic. These competitions were extremely formal and well organized. We were given a topic in the beginning of the year and then put our hearts and souls into making a case for that topic. Hundreds of papers written, articles read, and hours invested. I had to buy a suit. So, with all of that, it's easy to say I was nearly paralyzed with fear. This was like speaking in front of people on steroids and checked every box I had of things I never wanted to do. But here I was, and I didn't have much say on the matter. So, after a few runs to the bathroom to lose my lunch, I competed in my first debate match. In total, there were 6 in that competition, and to be honest, we did terrible. But something happened that would change my life forever. Something in my mind clicked. I've always been a competitive person, but never very assertive, and always avoided competition solely because other people were involved. But during that tournament, I acquired a drive to win that stuck with me to this day. It was like a drug that I couldn't stop chasing. The adrenaline pumping through my veins and the constant thought that next time I might be able to win. During that entire first year, I didn't do very great, but I'd built the skills, and next year turned out to be very different. The debate style I was participating in is called parliamentary debate, which involves 2 teams of 2 debating each other. And for my second year, I was partnered up with my now best friend, Ronnie. We were the perfect team. He was super energetic and could add the emotional appeal to the case, and I was good at stringing together the facts and selling the arguments. Together, we were rock stars and even made it to the national debate competition. We didn't end up winning, but just getting to the nationals on our second year is pretty impressive. Unfortunately, that was my last year in debate, since I was a senior in high school, but the lessons and skills I learned there have completely changed my life forever. I've become a master at speaking, research, rhetoric, and so much more. From this one decision that I didn't even make for myself. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you, Mom. There are a few takeaways from this story. One that I know very well to be true is that more often than not, the thing that you need to do is the thing you really don't want to do. Whether it's conquering a fear, fixing a flaw, or just learning a tedious skill, don't be afraid to do the hard things. They will most likely make all the difference in the world. Second is to find people that push you. For me, it was my mom, but I've had many different people push me in a direction I needed all through my life. Surround yourself with people who are not afraid to push you to be better and improve. They are the ones who truly care about you. And separate yourself from the people who just sit and watch you fail. Lastly, put yourself in environments that force you to grow. Being in a comfortable environment is nice, sure, but you're like the frog in a pot of water. It will only be comfortable for too long, and before you know it, it's too late. So put yourself in an environment that forces you to grow, that keeps you on your toes and gives you problems to solve. That is the only way to be in a constant state of growth. I'll leave you with this. Please don't be afraid to fail. Failure is a natural part of growth, and growth cannot come before failure. I lost more than 100 debates my first year. The second year, I went to nationals. Keep pushing forward, learn from your mistakes, and constantly invest in yourself. You are your most valuable asset, so take it seriously.